Welcome back to the channel. Real quick, got this PT Cruiser right here. Now, this is a real good friend of mine's car. Did a tune-up on this, I don't know, a good month or so. I'm not sure, but at any rate, I informed her that number one cylinder, to do a tune-up, you got to remove the intake and the spark plug wire, and in order to get to the plug. So in the process of removing the plug wire, it was oil soaked. Okay, very oil soaked. All right, so we got to get that fixed, man. In the event you have an external oil leak through the valve cover, this is something you should repair or replace anyway. Okay, now you could easily have, well, I wouldn't say easily because I'm not sure the oil thin enough to make it to the cylinder. But if you happen to have, let's say, blue smoke coming out of the tailpipe, there's a small, slim chance that one of the cylinders are getting oil inside of it. Now, one way to get oil into a cylinder is valve stem oil seals, okay? That's not the problem. They're getting oil into the spark plug area through the valve cover. Okay, there's a small seal attached to the valve cover that protects or that seals off the valve cover gasket and the cylinder head to allow that not to happen. Okay, let me show you what I'm talking about. I have this valve cover off. I'm gonna set it right here on the table. All right, so here's what I'm talking about. This is the valve cover. All right, now this valve cover, keep in mind this is a PT Cruiser, so you should go ahead and replace the PCV valve. Anyway, anytime you're dealing with oil leaks, you should do the PCV valve. Okay, here's the 4 spark plug seals. Like I say, they protect or they seal off the distance between the valve cover and the cylinder head. All right, so you see how flat that is? Yes, that is not sealing anymore, people. Okay, you have to get that fixed. All right, and also the valve cover is leaking. So if you have external oil leaks and you have oil inside your spark plug tube, you likely have a seal leaking. All right, so I got this off. Now what I have here is I have 4 new spark plug tube seals. I have camshaft seals. Now this is a whole different monster because the timing has to come off to do these. All right, I have a new valve cover gasket. I have intake manifold gaskets and the other intake manifold gasket. All right, I will replace all of this. All right, but for now, I want to concentrate on why you're getting oil inside cylinder 1. All right, in fact, let's do a couple of them now. It's simple, man. Once you get the valve cover off, just dig these out with a pick. Fairly easy, no big deal. Just dig them all out. Note how the tab is set because you got to get it back in the right position with the new spark plug tube seals. Okay, so you got those off, and of course the valve cover comes off very easy. All right, now see, here's my new oil seal, spark plug tube seal. Like I say, notate how the tab go. So that just simply sits in there like that. Press down on there. Wow, look how thick that is. That will seal off the distance from the spark plug hole to the cylinder head. So we actually, while we're here, man, we need to do all of them. Don't just do the one in question because they all have the same lifespan. Just one may fail sooner than the other. All right, so because I don't want this video to be long, I'm going to wrap this up. Y'all see exactly what I'm doing. Like I said, I'm going to reseal off the valve cover. I got new valve covers, put new intake gaskets on, a new PCV valve, and change the oil. And that ought to hold you, people. All right, cut out that smoke because you can easily ruin spark plug wires. You can easily ruin spark plug wire, cause a misfire. You don't want oil to get on a hot exhaust, and that could cause a fire. So it could be a hazard. So I highly suggest you get it repaired as soon as possible. Look at that. Y'all see how thick those are? Yes, new seal. Spark plug tube seals is what they call. I'm gonna get this valve cover put on here, and I'm gonna get this valve cover back on the car. And that should be a wrap, guys. I will see y'all on the next video. I might record putting valve cover on. We'll see. We'll see how it goes. But stay tuned. Don't leave. I will be right back. Alright guys, I'm back. I decided to go ahead and go through with finishing the job on camera. Okay, I have my valve cover here all sealed up, ready to go. New gaskets, new spark plug, 2 gaskets, and new valve cover gasket. And also get your new PCV valve. Always do PCV valves when dealing with oil leaks. Here's a problem that it caused. This was oil soak. I remember when I took it apart, I pulled out spark plug, wire, and cylinder 1. Oil was everywhere. In fact, you can see it right here. This is when I was removing it. Okay, so now should you go ahead and replace this? Maybe. You probably should. It's oil soaked. It may cause you a misfire. Okay, I don't know if you can buy just one plug wire, but that's up to you if you want to go ahead and replace all your plug wires, because this one was oil soaked. Alright, so I'm getting ready to install this valve cover. And what I like to do is put a little dab of RTV right on the ends of the valve cover, especially the part that connects right here. Okay, you just wanna lube that up. So that's just part of the valve cover gasket that sits right here. I just want some extra protection right here. All right. And I'll put some on every corner. Okay, now it's time for installation, guys. Let's get this thing on here. Nothing to it. Just set it in place. See how high it's setting up? You can even push it down. That means those are brand new valve cover gaskets. Alright, so let's start tightening these bolts. Just start from the center and work your way out. That's pretty much typical the way I install anything, man. You can avoid potential air pockets when you do it that way. So I always start in the center and work my way out. Same go with a valve cover gasket. Now I will torque these down hand tight. When I'm done, I'm not going to trust the electric drill. I will torque them down. Alright, now guys, from there, you simply just put your intake on, get your coil set up, make sure you got, if you're using new spark plugs, make sure they already in before you put the coil wires down in there. And that's pretty much a wrap, guys. Fill it up, top it off with coolant. And I had took the power steering reservoir off. Okay, it's just held on by 2 screws. I just wanted it out of my way for this demonstration. Normally I wouldn't take it off, but for this demonstration alone, I decided to go ahead and take it off. Alright, so we dealt with a potential oil smoker, oil burner. Like I say, it's very hard for that oil to get past the spark plug threads and make it down to the cylinder enough to cause you blue smoke. Okay, so oil would just sit on top of the plug, not so much work its way down there. But if you get a blue smoke out your tailpipe, that's a chance. I guess a slim chance some thin oil could have worked its way down there. You highly should suspect valve stem oil seal if you're burning oil, if you got blue smoke out your tailpipe. Alright, so guys, I don't want this video to be too long. What else I need to cover? That's pretty much it. Intake going back on, that's fairly simple. Spark plugs going in, coil going in, get everything back together, and we're going to end it right there. Alright.